are. We got a sea turtle over here by the Summit condos, laying her eggs. Looks like a green sea turtle. Over here near the Isla Grande, the sun chase. Got a little crowd here this morning. She's laying her eggs. They're marking the locations, marking it with the flags, GPS it, everything about it. Turtles typically return to where they nest. So every year they typically come back to where they nest, lay their eggs, and go back. So they have all this in a database. They track all the turtles globally, see if they return, how many eggs they lay, date, time, all that good stuff. But yeah, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video and wait until where she finishes, and we'll add the remainder where she goes back to Gulf of Mexico. All right, it's a Kemp. Kemp Ridley sea turtle. She's covering up her eggs right now as we speak. Behind the car, nobody moves but me. I love how people follow commands. Alright, so this Kemp Ridley has just finished laying her eggs. She's burying them.
We have to take a lot of photos.
Oh yeah.
The ingoing and the outgoing tracks, we're shooting that incoming right now.
So right here, what's this process called? She's kind of packing it.
That's called the mama dance.
The mama dance. All right, here we are, the mama dance. Tell me more. What else can you tell me?
It's green season. This is all Kemp's.
It's all Kemp's right now? All right, she's doing the mama dance, which pretty much she's packing the sand over the eggs. That's where she can see her right there with her flippers, kind of bouncing around, packing it, guys. She's packing her little eggs. So right now, only the Kemp Ridleys are here this month. No greens yet. They come in next month, is what I'm hearing. So right now, all these have been Kemp Ridley sea turtles. The most endangered species on the planet.
And they're the only day nesters.
Only day nesters.
And they're the smallest of all the sea turtle species.
And they're the smallest of all the sea turtles. Very nice, thank you. My friend here next to me works at Sea Turtles, giving me all the facts and info. There she is, doing a mama dance, covering up her eggs. Front flippers are pushing the sand, and then she uses the back of her body to kind of pack it. So kind of cool. She digs her nest with her back flippers, guys, just to let you know. And covers up with both of her front flippers? Front and back. Wow, that's good to know. Good info. Look at that.
Her nest is only about 15 to 18 inches deep.
The nest is only 15 to 18 inches deep.
And it's shaped like an upside down light bulb.
Shaped like an upside down light bulb. Cool. Good info.
And they can lay up to 3 times in a season, and each time
they can lay up to 3 times in a season, and
the clutches are smaller for each time.
And the clutches will be smaller each time, less eggs. So that's it. Yay, he's all happy. Good work, guys. Here's our crowd. Oh, you're fine. Yay! Here we go. Yeah, that's a cool ride. Turtlemobile. This is to measure the width of the tracks. All right. She's about ready to head out. Here we go. She's a little tired, but she'll get there. Trying to clear a path for this turtle, so everyone needs to get out of the way. We're off to the north of her, so we're not in her way. Sea Turtle Link's got all this under control. And there she goes. She's got to be tired. It's a lot of weight, a lot of body weight, not in the water, so yeah, it's heavy. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day for the sea turtle. This weekend, Mother's Day. There she goes. Yay! Heading back to the Gulf. Sorry guys, it's blowing like 30 out here. You know, these people smell funky. She's just tired. She's trying to get back to the Gulf. Tired, she's taking a little bit of a rest. There she goes. You can see the sand blowing. It is really windy, guys. So he's measuring the tracks right there, outgoing. turtle getting through the sargassum seaweed, but should be fine. It's not thick here. It's a lot worse in Corpus area north of South Padre Island. Got a person coming up on the beach. They got to go stop that person, block that person getting the turtle's way right about there. Alright, where's my turtle at? There it is. She's taking a break. She's almost there. There she goes. She's back on her move to the Gulf of Mexico. Sorry guys, it's blowing 25 to 30 out here. It's very, very gusty. Hard to keep it here. I don't have my tripod or anything. This was a jump in your car and get over here as fast as you can to get this video here. So yeah, kind of cool. There she goes. Oh, she can smell victory here. I wish I had my tripod. There's Boca Chica. See the houses in the background? That's Boca Chica back there. That's the buoy marker channel. Brazos Santiago's buoy gets data. NOAA. There she goes. Yay, she smells victory. Water. That's it. Yay! That's a wrap, guys. All right, here we are. This is where the Kemp Ridley sea turtle was heading out to the Gulf. There are the tracks. But I want to show you something here. Here's how you identify it. So the tracks, they look like a Nike swoosh, but the opposite. There it is right there. There's one there, part of one there. Those are the tracks right there of her going out. Here's some good ones over here. There's that pattern. That pattern. There's a pattern, right? And there's where she went out. Back to the Gulf. That's it. I thought I'd show you that. Next time for Tiki Tami Mahalo. Aloha. All right, so here you are. Here's the next process there. So she went out to back, laid her eggs, went back to the Gulf, and they're going to dig out these eggs, put them in that cooler there, and take her over to where they take the hatchlings, bury them back in the sand in a corral that's covered and protected from predators until they hatch, and then of course they're properly released by the sea turtle link. But we'll show you that here in just a minute. Thought I'd show you. All right, so there he is, gonna dig them up, dig up the Kemp Ridley sea turtle eggs. They will take them out, put them in that cooler there behind him, take them to the corral, sea turtle corral on the beach, private location, enclosed to protect the eggs. They'll rebury them and they'll hatch after a period of time. But there it is.
That sand is packed so tight.
Well, the moisture in it. It's been rained a lot, so it's pretty packed. Plus, she was packing it.
Yeah, that's good.
She was doing the mama dance. One. Another one. That's it, guys. So we'll put them in the ice chest.
So
Take
he's
them
just
over.
going to be taking these eggs out and putting them into the cooler. So he's working to not move them so they're in the same general orientation as when they were laid by her, so that we're not moving or influencing them. And so as he's doing that, he's going to be, like I said, counting so we know how many were laid in this nest. And then he's going to pack some sand around them and then some sand on top so they're nice and safe. And we'll take them to our corral where we'll rebury them in the same way, which means it's going to be about as deep as my fingertips to my elbow. And it's going to look like an upside down light bulb. And we're going to do that same process. Once we get that hole done, we're going to put them right back in that slow process. And we're going to recount them again as they go back in. Because one of the hardest things is actually counting. So we just double check it so we have that final number. And like I said, it's probably going to be about 80 to 120, but we're going to count through that process so that we know how many are in there. All of our sea turtles are going to lay round eggs like this, so they're very circular as opposed to like kind of long like a chicken egg. And some of our sea turtles are going to have bigger eggs. These are some of the smaller ones that they lay. And like I said, she digs that hole with only her back flippers, which is pretty impressive. She never looks at it. he'll be placing those eggs into that styrofoam cooler. We use styrofoam coolers because once it's full of eggs and sand, it is super heavy. So that helps us be able to actually carry it.
Thank you. So are they super hot when he's touching them? Are they super hot or
No.
just warm?
No, they're just average, like room temperature.
Just room temperature?
Yeah. Yep. They're a little bit sticky. She has kind of like this goo that goes on them as she lays them. So the stand sticks to them. And some of that goo sometimes comes out. Yeah, you guys can get within about this space right here. Hang on. Anita's going to take one step the other way for me.
Sorry.
It's okay. There we go.
I just want to
That
get
gives
rid
them
of this.
plenty of space to make sure we don't accidentally push in that chamber.
That's it, guys. That's a wrap. Until next time for Tiki Talk Holland.